Beloved masters of the path of light, radiant ones who walk upon the shifting sands of this earth, I come to you in this sacred moment to enfold you within the mantle of my love and strength. You are living in an age of storms, storms within the outer world and storms within the chambers of your own hearts and minds. The winds of change are fierce, sweeping through societies, through nations, through the very fabric of human thought. The familiar is dissolving, the structures you once leaned upon are trembling, and the waves of uncertainty rise higher with each passing day. Yet within the chaos, within the clamor, there exists a power greater than the storm itself, a force both gentle and immovable. It is the power of stillness, the eternal center of calm that resides in your sacred heart, unshaken by time, untouched by turmoil. Beloved ones, understand this truth: storms are not sent to destroy you, but to awaken you, to strip away what no longer serves, to invite you into deeper remembrance of your eternal nature. The winds may howl, the waters may surge, yet you are not merely the branch that bends, you are also the tree rooted deep into the living earth. And beyond even that, you are the unchanging essence that observes the storm and knows it cannot harm what is eternal. The power of stillness is the remembering of this truth. It is not withdrawal from the world, nor denial of its pain, but the conscious choice to anchor yourself in the presence of the divine even as the storm rages around you. The stillness I speak of is not passivity, dear hearts. It is not indifference nor escape. It is the radiant stillness of a soul that knows its union with Source, the stillness that radiates strength, that listens deeply, that acts not from fear but from alignment with love. Imagine a great ocean. Upon its surface the winds may whip the waves into fury, yet in its depths all remains calm, silent, steady. That depth is within you. When you sink into your sacred heart, into the eternal flame of divine presence, you enter that ocean of stillness. From there, you can weather any storm without being consumed by it. Beloved ones, many of you feel tossed by the currents of the collective storm. You sense the fear, the anger, the division that swirl through humanity. You witness upheavals in systems long relied upon, and you feel the trembling of the earth herself as she shifts toward higher frequencies. At times you may ask, how can I stand in peace when the world shakes around me? I tell you this: peace is not found outside of you, it is cultivated within you. Stillness is not given by circumstance, it is chosen by the soul. When you remember to return to your breath, when you center your awareness in your sacred heart, when you call upon the presence of the divine, you step into the eye of the storm, where all is calm and clear. To cultivate stillness requires practice and devotion, beloved ones. It is the discipline of pausing before reaction, of listening before speaking, of aligning before acting. It is the courage to step back from the whirlwind of distractions and to remember that your value does not come from constant doing, but from being. The world glorifies noise, movement, and speed, but your soul thrives in silence, reflection, and balance. When you give yourself permission to rest in stillness, you open a channel for divine guidance to flow more clearly, for wisdom to arise without distortion, for your actions to be inspired rather than reactive. In this way, stillness becomes your greatest strength in the midst of storms. Beloved hearts, I do not deny that the storms can be painful. They bring endings, they shake attachments, they stir up what was hidden. Yet I remind you that storms also cleanse. They clear the stagnant, they loosen the rigid, they prepare the way for new growth. When you meet the storm from a place of stillness, you no longer fear its power, but see its gift. You can allow the winds to strip away illusions, knowing that what is true and eternal cannot be harmed. You can bless the endings, even when they hurt, because you trust that they are making room for greater beginnings. In this way, you become not a victim of the storm, but a master who walks through it with grace. The power of stillness is not for you alone, beloved ones, but for all those around you. When you choose to remain centered, you become an anchor of calm for others. Your stillness radiates like a beacon, soothing those in fear, guiding those lost in confusion. In families, in communities, in nations, even one being of stillness can shift the energy of many. This is your service, beloved masters, not to fight every storm, not to control the winds, but to embody the presence of peace within them. The greater the storm, the more vital your stillness becomes. Remember, dear hearts, that I and the legions of light stand with you. You are never asked to endure the storms alone. Call upon us, and we will strengthen your hearts, surround you with protection, whisper guidance into your soul. But you must also choose to listen, to pause, to turn inward to the well of stillness that connects you to the infinite. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. Soon you will find that even in moments of chaos, you can return in an instant to the silent flame within, and from that flame, clarity will arise. Beloved ones, the storms upon earth will not cease quickly. They are part of the great transformation, the birth pangs of a new age. But you did not come here to be broken by them. You came as bringers of light, as anchors of stillness, as living bridges between heaven and earth. The challenges you face are not punishments, but invitations to mastery. And mastery is not the absence of storms, but the ability to stand within them unshaken, to let them pass through without extinguishing your flame. I ask you now to breathe, beloved ones. Feel your breath as the bridge between body and spirit. With each inhalation, draw in the stillness of the heavens. With each exhalation, release the weight of fear and struggle. Allow yourself to sink deeper, into the sacred chamber of your heart, where the eternal flame burns steady and bright. Feel the calm that is always there, beneath all surface waves. This is your refuge. This is your power. This is the gift you carry for yourself and for the world. And so I say to you, beloved masters of light, do not fear the storms. They come and they go, but your essence remains eternal. Trust in the stillness within you, for it is the presence of the divine. Walk with courage, anchor in your sacred heart, and remember that you are never alone. In your stillness lies strength, in your silence lies wisdom, and in your calm lies the power to transform not only your own life but the world around you. I enfold you now in the cloak of my protection, the sword of truth, and the wings of peace. Remember always, you are the calm in the storm, the light in the darkness, the stillness in the chaos. And so it is.